everyone! How are you all doing? Hello, hello, hello! How's everyone doing? Hello, White Eye. Hello, Cherry. Hello, Ready Go. White Eye, congrats on becoming the lead mechanic today. Nice. Yes, you are amazing. In fact, all of you are amazing. Thank you for the happy pat, Ready Go. Yep, I'll hydrate. I'll hydrate. I already got my water ready. Actually, that's a cool idea. That is an amazing idea. Thank you, White Eye. I haven't thought of that. No, this is good. This is perfect. Now I'm sitting on the chair. With my little stubby legs. Also, if today's stream goes well and without crashes, then starting to next stream, I'm occasionally gonna use my model again. Today I deinstalled my antivirus and replaced it with just a normal Windows Defender, because as it turned out, my antivirus really like to be inconsistent with the memory usage, which is what I think was what was breaking the streams. So today we're gonna use the little reactive, and if everything goes well, we gonna use the model again. Most antiviruses themselves are viruses nowadays. Yeah, a friend of mine said that as well. So yeah, I went back to just normal Windows Defender. So, what did everyone do today? Right, well, I already hydrated. I love you guys. But yeah, today we're gonna play Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, what VTubers are you watching? This was like a decade ago, but I remember the IT guy at my mom's company being unable to uninstall Ava's antivirus and just giving up. That is a mood. Luckily, I was able to uninstall it all, and it seems to run better now. There are still some scrappy things with my setup, but I don't think I can change that. Because of, well, I only have a laptop and a Steam Deck. Lycia and Squiddy Nia. Nia because they're Steam like. I'm gonna check them out later. I never heard of them, but I'm gonna check them out later. But yeah, what were you up to today before you were watching VTubers? So, let me hop over to the game. Do we have window capture? We do not have a game sound, so we cannot check that because there's no sound in the screen yet. So, let's see. Okay. Okay. Is anything happening? Okay, so. Wait. That is a very weird situation now. Thank you. Okay, one moment. Technical difficulties. For different reason today. This time. So. Is this gonna fix it? Oh boy. Sorry, little technical difficulties. What is streaming without scuff? So basically what is happening is that it is just, it's just showing the launcher in the stream. And, I mean, the launcher is not very interesting to you guys. And now I'm struggling to get it all to work. No, it's not on your end, White Eye. It's not on your end. The question is, can we get Final Fantasy XIV to run? But as you know, we are gonna screw today. I'm stubborn, so... Okay, this looks promising. Or not. Come on. I should have tested it beforehand. Did the Fuki work as well? No, now it's working. Oh. Hello? Can you guys hear me? I hope it works now. I do notice something. Every time the stream breaks, my headphones also disconnect. So that is interesting. No, that's not normal, that's true. So, maybe the headphones are the problem. But, I don't know. That's something I'm gonna need to have to find out later. So... Okay, now the game crashed, but you hear me. Are you for real? Are you for real? Now my mic's working, but the game crashed. Can we have both? Can we have both? We can have both. Yes! Now you hear me, the game, and the game is working. Data centers because I do have friends on the North American data center, like Ryu. Main menu music is too loud. Is this better? Okay. Okay, yeah, this is very loud. Whoa. Is this better? Is this better? I'm actually gonna turn it down on my end because hot dang is this loud. But yeah, we're gonna play on North American data centers because we have friends in the North American data center. So let's play on Primal because I think the other ones are full.
A vibrant planet blessed by the light of the crystal. Amid azure seas, encompassing the westernmost of the 3 great continents, there lies a realm embraced by gods and forged by heroes. Her name, Eorzea. The annals of Eorzea.
Have any of you ever played Final Fantasy before? Final Fantasy XIV?
Each one enjoying an age of peace, the astral eras.
I used to play this game a lot.
Have proven ephemeral.
But that was on a different account and yeah.
In the year 1572 of the 6th and most recent astral
It is
era,
one of my favorite
the
MMOs.
Northern Empire of Garlemald amassed a great army at the heart of Eorzea, seeking dominion over all.
Oh no.
unleashed his fury upon the realm.
Well, we're back.
The devastation brought Eorzea to its knees and the era to its end.
Yay! You all back! Whee! Whee, 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 whee. Hmm?
5 years have come and gone. The light of life still shines upon Eorzea. Man labors tirelessly to raise himself from the calamity's ruin. The realm is forever changed.
White I've been battling the loading screen dragon, but victory is sweet with the game finally launching.
Ahead, he shall press on.
Green Knight is wrenching up their collection, while Serratigo raised the egg goblet. Now it's all ears on Chianimone as they embark on this epic adventure together.
One whose tale is yet
I mean, at least that was a scheduled ad. I thought I had pre-rolls deactivated, but I will have to go over it to see if they changed something that activated the pre-rolls. Yeah. It is time to make our character. Now, one of my favorite races was always the Aura. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful. It was too pretty for the stream to handle. Oh, for the love of God. Alright, we're back. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Indeed, indeed. They actually, when they released the last, when they released the latest expansion, they overworked the entire graphics of the game and made the entire game even prettier. Alright, I'm back. Anyway. You guys hear me, you guys hear the game. I deactivated my headphones in the hopes that if I play without headphones, which I'm fine with, I know the game. I claim I can play without sound. As long as you guys have the sound, it's good. Because I think that my headphones are somehow interfering with everything. So, I'm gonna do a little test if I don't use my headphones, if that's working. So, I guess there's one other. Apparently. I really don't know what it is. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. At least I know it's not the headphones now. I don't know if it's the internet, but yeah, I don't know what it is. It might just be that my laptop is getting old and not properly working anymore. That is very much possible. Anyway, as long as it's working now... Wait, it can't be? Why? I mean, yeah, my stream is smooth, but clearly something is going on that's not working. And it's not just the internet or something. It's OBS that breaks, it's the headphones that break, it's Steam that breaks. So, it has to be something on the laptop. But it's not the internet. It has to be something with the laptop itself. Anyway, let me show you the races. We have the Aura, we have the Viera, which are bunny girls. We have the Rutgar, which are lion people. Yeah, Vieras are cute. Then we have Redigan, who are basically giants. These are the male Redigans. Big boys. Then we have Mikote, which are cat girls. Which will be what we're gonna go for, as it's the closest thing to a fox. Okay, see you soon. Then the Lalafell are tiny people. Alazen are basically elves. And Hyur are humans. But yeah, as I said, I think we're going to go with Mikote. And there are 2 sub-races. The Seekers of the Sun and the Keepers of the Moon. The stats basically don't matter. But let's seek the sun. Keepers of Con. Okay, yeah, let's go Keepers of the Moon. Because despite everything, I still like Coven. I still like her a lot. So yeah, let's go Keepers of the Moon. Keepers of Coven. And I'm a tall girl. The bust size is okay. Then tail shape. We go with a fluffy tail. Which I cannot... I saw this before and I cannot unsee it now. Look at this tail. It's 4 PGNs. It's basically 2 PGNs in a cross shape. It's the fluffy tail. I cannot unsee it. Yes, Final Fantasy XIV. Nonetheless, we go with Fluffy Tail. And make it long. Yes, I love Final Fantasy XIV. Have you played Final Fantasy XIV before? Let's go to the face. Let's go with this. This is cute. But we are not black. We are, in fact, a blonde girl. Ah, PGN. Sorry. Sorry. And now for the hairstyle. Let's see if we can get our hairstyle. This is kind of not the hair length, but maybe this? What do you guys say? Is this... I said this is the closest we can get to our hairstyle. So, I'd say we go with this. Then, hair color. Yay, happy! Thank you, Radigo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hug. Chong. And I do like the eye shape already. We can get a large iris. Then eye color. We go with this pink. That looks kind of good. Hmm. I like our eyebrows. They're cute. Let's go with this. Mouth. Nah, I like type 3. We don't need ear clasps. Nah, no scars. Nose. Yep, 6 types. Let's go with this. This is kind of cool. And then... we go kind of gray. So... because of the hair, we don't actually see it, so... but we can actually fix this. Now let's go... let's go this instead. This looks kind of nice. This is how we're gonna look like in different areas of the game. Yeah, so I like this. The grass is killing the bitrate. Here. I cannot do anything about that, unfortunately. That is just how Steam streaming works, so... alright, let's go with voices. Thank you! And also, I do like the Type 4 voice. Welcome back! Okay. This is good. Yes. Okay. So, we were born January, February, March, April, May, June, July. We were born on the 4th astral moon and on the 8th. Because I've been born, yeah, 7, 8. I've been born on the 8th July. And Menfina is the keeper of the moon and the goddess of love. She commands the element of ice and is associated with the second moon of the Arsoan calendar. Menfina is the sister of Isime and the divine lover of Oshan. She is most often depicted as a maid carrying a round skillet. Her symbol is the full moon. Halone, mover of glaciers and goddess of wars. It's the deity of Ishgard, the first moon, well, we are already a keeper of the moon, so let's go with Menfina. Let's go all in on keeper of the moon. Okay, this is different than it used to be. But I'm already gonna tell you guys, I'm gonna be a DPS. And to be clear, I'm gonna be an archer until I can... There is a machinist class in the game, which once we unlock it, we're gonna play machinist. But we have to get all the way through the first through the base game to get to machinist. So until then, we're gonna be an archer that becomes a bard. The cool thing about Final Fantasy XIV is you can master every class with one character. You can unlock all classes with one character. And once you unlock them, you can switch them freely and you just have to level them all. This is one feature I always loved about Final Fantasy XIV. We're gonna be like a caveman who has to use a bow until we learn how to make guns. Indeed. Yes, we're gonna go Lathian. And, Gianni. Namo. Alright. Let's begin the game! Well, in a bit, apparently. Because we are in the queue. Full server. Alright, now we can start. Oh yeah, let me show you the cute Mowgli down here. Even when we're not crashing, we still can't play. Yeah, but we're in now, so it's all good.
Here.
I hear.
Feel.
Yes, I feel. You will be here writing notes. Aw, I'm sending you hugs. Hug.
Here. Feel.
Think. Damn, the sound effects are loud. Are they only loud for me, or are they loud for you guys as well? Oi! Oh wait. No. I'm gonna adjust them after this cutscene. You alright, lass? You were moaning in your sleep and switching buckets besides. That'll be the ether, I reckon. Some are more blown to the sickness than others. No need to fret, though. You'll soon get used to it. Guys! Don't do that! Our ears! Feeling better? No! Not after you toot into our ears. Feeling better, Koopa?
Oh, I'm die. Thank you, whoever.
Thank you. Thank you, Ready Go. Aha! You can see us. I had a feeling you could, Koopa. We're Muggles. We live in these woods. Normal folk can see or hear us, which makes you special, Koopa. And seeing how you're special, maybe you can tell us something. The woods been restless of late. Lots of strange things happening. Have you chanced to witness anything suspicious, Koopa? I mean, we just got here. Boy's chugging it. Boy's fucking chugging it. Oh, of course you haven't. You've only just arrived. Why did you ask then? Well, there's nothing for it then. We'll just have to keep looking. Nice to meet you, Koopa. Stole the guy's drink. Grania's still a fair way off, in case you were wondering. Seeing as you're awake, how about you keep me company till we get there? Them youngins don't much care for conversation, see? Apparently not. Bremon's the name. And peddling me trade. As for your good self, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you're one of them new adventurers, am I wrong? I knew it! Going wherever the wind blows. Seeking fortune and glory now, that's what I call a living. As long as you avoid dying, I mean, ain't no secret that the adventurers are risky business. These days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? Why are we an adventurer? To gain power, to win glory, or to amass a fortune? I say we're in for the glory, aren't we? Ready goes in for the money. I mean, money is nice, but I ain't in for the money. I'm in for the glory. Glory, eh? Well, if you're willing to take them tasks as other folks ain't, an adventurer such as yourself can win fame what coin can't buy. When you arrive in town, you'll want to report to the Adventurers Guild. You can find out everything you need to know about the adventuring business in there. Just remembering though, there's more important things than fortune and glory, such as Priven. Ain't no profit in being dead. And that's a fact. Huh? That's true. Though, you can still build a legacy by dying in a glorious way. Halt! Go no further. What's this then? Ah! What's going on? A skirmish has broken out ahead with the Excel. For your own safety, you must remain here until... I don't think it's very safe here. That is also true, ready go. Bloody hells. We shall hold them here. Try to break clear. That was too bleeding close. Nice of the Exalt to send us a welcome party though, eh? Joking aside, this won't be the last time you meet those feather fiends. So just take care, alright? By the by, is this your first trip to Gridania? Well, it's not my first trip, but it's the first trip for all of you, isn't it? So let's see what he has to say. It is. Well, then let this journey itinerant? I never heard this word before. Itinerant. Tell you the ins and outs of your destination. The city of Gridania lies slap bang in the middle of Black Shroud, the biggest and luscious forest in all of Ersia. Don't bite your tongue. Though it ain't near as lush as it used to be. Saying that, not since the calamity laid half of it to waste. The destruction prompted the herd of new nasties to move in, and gave the Ixal unneeded encouragement. Birdman raids have become a daily occurrence. It's not my first time, but it is the first time of the voices in my head to say Pog and Hep at me. Hugging you. At long last, behold Gridania, the forest nation blessed by the elementals. Yay, Hapan!
The Black Shroud, the ancient forest, close to the heart of Eorzea. Beneath the boughs of its towering trees lies the woodland city-state of Gridania. Once a sanctuary from the world beyond the hedge, Even the mighty elementals, eternal guardians of the forest, could not forestall the coming of the seventh umbral era. However, the goddess Nofika was never one to forsake her children, and today she welcomes another brave soul. One who may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm.
And here's where we part these, lass. I'm off to the market to deliver me wares. Then inspect the hideouts for me. Here, I want you to have this. By way, thanks for keeping me company. Thank you. Hey, you never told me your name. Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of story personage I can brag about me having met, and I'll consider a squid. Well, planning on it. Thank you for the hydrate.
May the matron take her to her bosom, that she may never want. And in her heart, sow serenity, purity, and sanctity.
Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, by the way, did you guys know that the Final Fantasy XIV we know today is the second iteration of Final Fantasy XIV? Did you know that? Final Fantasy XIV 1.0 was a complete disaster and had various problems. And so the developer, the director got switched, and Yoshi P tried everything he could. Iteration means basically the second version. Before this Final Fantasy XIV that we play now, there was another one before that. And Final Fantasy XIV 1.0 got a switch on director, and Yoshi P tried what he could to, well, fix it, but it was broken all the way down to the basis. So, what did he do? He launched the moon onto the server and shut the server down. Then they rebuilt the game from the ground up, made the original game the lore of this game, and re-released it. I don't know if sad is the right term. I think it's an epic redemption story because it was a disaster at first. So he pulled the card around and turned the disaster into one of the best adding a canon reason for the server restart is fun. I agree. I am Brennan, a wood whaler of Gardania. It is my duty to protect our nation from her enemies, while welcoming those who may yet prove her friends. Let us see which you are. Well, I'm intending to become a friend. Welcome to Gridania, a vibrant forest nation, cradled in the bosom of natures. Please select the control scheme you want to use. Mouse and keyboard. Follow the instructions to move your character and adjust the position of the camera. When you are ready to proceed, speak to Brennan. No. Oh, we're looking around. Wait! The camera sensitivity is good. Let's see. We can use it like this. I don't know how you switch, so there's that. But basically we have 20 ability buttons. What is this? Play guide. Get this out of here. We don't need the play guide in our bar. We'll move these things up here. But yeah, we wanted to system configurations, sound effects. That should hopefully fix things. All right. Initiating quests. Actually, system configurations, display settings, other settings. Not accessibility for settings. I don't need the tutorials. But I guess I don't know how to deactivate them, so we're just gonna deal with them. Not like this. Okay. Accepting quests, yes. Accept, thank you. Another green adventure, I presume? I thought as much. We cannot allow strangers to wander in Gardania unchecked and untested. Before you rush off and begin pestering every second citizen for work, I suggest you make yourself known in the Caroline Canopy. That's the headquarters of the local Adventurers Guild, in case you were wondering. The Caroline Canopy is the building you see behind me. Speak to Mother Muan within, and she will take you in hand. It did? Let me check in a moment. System configurations. Where were the UI settings? Display? Where are the UI? A layout? No. Must be here. System configurations. Not here. Other settings. Well, I cannot find it. All right. Well, well, what have we here? A wide-eyed, wandering young adventurer come to put your name down at the guild, I assume? Welcome. Mune is my name, or Mother Mune, as most call me. And the Colline Canopy is my place. As the head of the Adventurers Guild in Gardania, I have the honor of providing guidance to fledgling heroes who pass through our gates. No matter your ambitions, the Guild is here to help you attain them. In return, we expect you to fulfill your duties as an adventurer by assisting people of Gardania. A fine deal, wouldn't you agree? To an outsider's eye, all may seem well with our nation, but naught could be further from the truth. The people live in a state of constant apprehension. The excel and various gangs of common bandits provide an unending supply of trouble. Trouble compounded by the ever-present threat of Garlean Empire to the north. And that is nothing to say of the Calamity. The Calamity is the event that I mentioned before, where basically the server got shut down. Even now, the wounds have barely begun to heal. But I speak of it as if you were there. Forgive me. 5 years passed. Eorzea was well nigh laid to waste when a dread worm emerged from within the lesser moon, Dalamud, and rained fire upon the realm. It is this which people call the calamity. Scarcely a square mound of Quel's wood was spared to devastation. Yet, despite the forest's extensive wounds, not a soul among us can recall precisely how it all happened. I am well aware how improbable that must sound to an outsider. It is improbable, but it is also true. For reasons we can ill explain, the facts surrounding the calamity are shrouded in mystery. There are as many versions of events as there are people willing to recount them. Yet amidst the hazy recollections and conflicting accounts, all agree on one thing, that Eorzea was saved but from certain doom by a band of valiant adventurers. Whatever else we've misremembered, none of us have forgotten the heroes who risked life and limb for the sake of the realm, and yet, whenever we try to say their names, the words die upon our lips. Whenever we try to call their faces to mind, we see naught but silhouettes amidst a blinding glare. Thus have those adventurers come to be known as Warriors of Light. Now, pray do not feel daunted by the deeds of legends. We do not ask that you become another Warrior of Light, which we will, only that you do what you can to assist the people of Gridania. Great or small, every contribution counts. I trust you will play your part. Okay, see you soon! All that's left, then, is to conclude the business of registration. Here's a quill. Scroll your name right there. Please sell your soul to us. Oh, I would appreciate if you used your real name. There is a special place in the Seventh Hill for those who use amusing aliases. Chiani Nimona, You're quite sure that isn't an amusing alias? How dare you doubting me? I was honest with you, girl. That is my name, Chiani Nimona. Very well. From this moment forward, you are a registered adventurer of Gridania, nature blessed of the elements and the bounty of the 12th Sword. The guild experts expect great things from you. I do not remember this dialogue like this, but it's been years that I played it, so it could just be that I'm misremembering, or they actually changed it. Because I do know they changed some dungeons and stuff from the early game. Look at what just revived. Another goddamn adventurer. Don't you start with that. Adventurers are the very salve that Gridania needs. The elder seer herself bade us to welcome them with open arms. Do you mean to disregard her will? Of course not. Lest you forgot, it is my sworn duty to uphold the peace. Am I to blame if outsiders bring mistrust upon themselves? Hey, I have not done anything yet. You, adventurer. Mind that you do not cause any trouble here, or I shall personally cast you out of this realm and into the seven hells. Jeez! Chill! Chat's in the repair bay. Wide-eye on a tier with emotes, circling through confusion to understanding, then back to the fields. Ready goes debugging server lore and UI tips before their phone hits 0%. Quick recharge pit stop for them. Wide-eye waves Ready go with a virtual goodbye. Stay tuned for more epic adventure with Gianni and Mona. Nice. Pay the outburst no mind. He meant only to counsel you. Suspicious characters have been prowling the 12th Wood of late, and you see, the Wood Whalers feel they cannot afford to take any chances. As is often the way with folk who live in isolation, Gridanians are wont to mistrust things they do not know well. Well, no. You yourself included. Fear not, however. Given a catalogue of explanatory deeds and no more than a handful of years, and the locals will surely warm up to you. On behalf of my fellow citizens, I welcome you to Gridania. May you come to consider our nation as your own in time. Okay, sleep well, Wide-Eye. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Mwah. Love you. Now then, you may depend on Mole Mother Mion to teach you a few things that every adventurer should know. Thank you! And complete. That concludes the introductory game tutorial. You're taking the first adventure? Yes. And we level up. Hacky! Immune Protartus wants you to accept free tasks. Let us begin at the beginning, shall we? Now that you are a formal member of the Adventurers Guild, we must be sure that you have a firm grasp of the fundamentals of adventuring. To that end, I have 3 tasks I wish you to perform. Your first task is to visit the Aetherite. The massive crystal stands in the middle of Aetherite Plaza, not too far from Carlin County. It is so warm right now. What temperature do we have? It is 30 degrees right now. Once you have located the crystal, all you need to do is touch its surface. A member of the Wood Veilers will present you to offer further instructions. For your second task, you are to visit the Archer's Guild. There is no better place to learn the arts of the bow. Speak with Ethelina. She will explain the benefits of joining the guild. For your third and final task, I would have you to visit the markets at the heart of Algradania commercial districts. There you shall find weapons and armor, and all the various items that an adventurer might need on her travels. There is, however, more to the market than buying and selling goods. Speak to Persimmon Trade and listen to his counsel. I'm probably not going to for too long after this, just because it is so hot and I literally feel like I'm melting. So I'm probably just gonna go for half an hour more. Sorry to make this a shorter stream today. You have your task, Gianni. May Nafika guide your path. And one more thing, you should happen to come across any citizens in need, don't be afraid to proffer a helping hand. I'm certain they will be pleased to meet an adventurer by whom they can find the rose. Granted, the work they offer is unlikely to be of realm-shattering importance, but prove your worth and build a reputation, and in time, folk will be more inclined to entrust you with matters of the moment. I also suggest that you land near to the smith here in the canopy. The smiths are trusted representatives of the Adventurers Guild and are an invaluable source of advice for neophyte adventurers seeking to attain greatness. Welcome back! How are you dealing with the heat, Redigo? I am not dealing too well with it right now.
I'm Die. Thank you, whoever.
Thank you, Redigo. Yes, I'm Die. For today, I'm just gonna do main quest. To get the main quest started. And next time we play, we're gonna do more side questing. I'm currently wearing my favorite shirt, which is a heavy t-shirt, so I'm just suffering. I feel you. While I'm not wearing heavy clothes, I am suffering too. I am very much an autumn-winter person. So let's hope that that it rains soon, so that the temperatures can go down. Greetings, adventurer! I see you are faithfully following Mother Mune's instructions. Yes. Allow me to offer you a bit of instruction myself. I'm Nisha of the Wood Whalers, and I know a thing or two about Aetherite. Yes, that big crystal right there. Aetherites are devices that tap into etherical energies and are primarily used as means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport are the most common transportation spells. Make direct use of Aetherites and their connections to the flow of the ether. As these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, adventurers may worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune herself to each one. Indeed we do. Truly, few things in this world are so useful to intrepid explorers. Ukraine is snowy for like half the year, and even then I preferred the colder seasons to summer. Yes, so you are also very much a warm blood, like me. I suggest you start with the Aetherites found here in Gridania. Should you wish to learn more about the Aetherites or transportation magic, I'm here to answer your questions. Return word. At you're tuned with the Aetherite, you can now use the return spell. Return basically just lets us fast travel to this Aetherite here, or any home Aetherite that we set. Ba-da-da. Though, for next time, I'm also gonna think if I'm just gonna switch to controller. Because I think playing with controller is going to be easier for a large amount of the game. And I mean, I played this game on controller before, so I can definitely do it. Greetings, friend. You have found your way to the Archer's Guild. Do you seek to uncover the secrets of our art? Now that I think of it, you have the look of one who has received Mother Mion's gentle instruction. Very well, I shall give you a brief introduction to the archery and the Archer's Guild. The skills practiced by our archers allow them to gauge an enemy's weakness from afar, and turn the tide of battle with a single well-placed arrow. Should you join us, you will be taught to do the same. Archery is practiced in Gridania was born of two distinct styles of bowmanship. The first was devised by the longbow sentries of Elysium, who once ruled the lowlands, while the second one belonged to the shortbow hunters, are formerly nomadic Mikote. Which we are Mikote, so I guess there's how we became an archer. As you will be doubly as aware, both races ultimately came to call the 12 Switch home. Though two people began as rivals, they gradually learned to live together in harmony. During this time, they learned from one another, their two schools of archery intermingling to give birth to the art as it's known today. For a time, the bow was primarily used for hunting, but as the hunters vied with one another to prove who was better shot, there emerged a group of archers whose ultimate goal lay not in practical pursuit of prey, but in perfection. Thus, the Archers Guild was born from the ranks of the Trappers League. It is the way of the guild to promote greatness in archery through friendly competition, and as a result of our methods can be seen as wanted archers of the god Quivers, many of whom spent their formative years losing arrows at the guild's practice spots. I like how she's just explaining our own people's history to us. Yes! Oh, did I see a spark of ambition flare within your eyes? If you wish to string with the finest archer of Erosia, look no further than the Archers Guild. Before you can enlist, however, you must gain the approval of the Guildmaster. Once you are ready to proceed, speak with me again and we can begin seeing you about your enrollment. Yes. So, are you ready to resolve to join the Archers Guild? Yes. The look in your eye bespeaks your determination. It would be my pleasure to refer you to Guildmaster Lucien. Lest you need to worry unduly, Lucien is a feeble and kind-hearted woman. Even those not of the guild have known to seek her counsel of various matters, and ever have they been given fair hearing. Lucien awaits you in the training area yonder. Present yourself before her and impress upon her your desire to join the guild. Guildmaster Lucien. I have to tell that to him at some point. All right. Lucien. Greetings, adventurer. I am told you wish to join our ranks. I am Lucien, the master of the Archers Guild, and I bid you welcome. Our doors are open to all who have the will to learn. Allow me to explain the basics of our art and offer you a foretaste that which we teach the members of our guild. The bow's greatest advantage is range. Unlike those arms used in other disciplines of war, it allows one to strike an enemy from afar. Though the bow may not boast the destructive force of a sword or spear, its myriad stretching applications more than compensate for the shortcoming. An experienced archer can immobilize an enemy by striking a leg or sap its strength with a poisoned arrow. Rise to become a virtuoso of archery. A veritable deluge of death will be yours to rain down upon your foes. Why is everyone talking like that in this game? Turns out Scene was a dark-skinned elf woman this whole time. By fighting from a distance, we can better assess the battlefield and thereby determine the most adventurous course of action. This is of paramount import, as our role in battle is to exploit the enemy's weakness. With the requisite placement and timing, but a single error may serve to turn the tide. To this end, the guild seeks to instill a discerning eye within its members, that they might learn to strike at vulnerabilities swiftly and surely. Now any halfwit can bend the bow. Can they? Stringing a bow is not that simple. But it's no simple undertaking to become a skilled archer. You must be prepared for a long and arduous journey. Are you resolved to complete the journey? Yes. Some pretty strong half-wit they must be. Yeah! Very well. Before proceeding any further, I must needs gauge your innate aptitude for archery. To this end, I hereby assign you the following trial. I don't know, who talks like this in English? This is not how English people talk. Slay the squirrels, ladybugs, and fungars that roam just beyond the city gates. 3 of each should suffice. In doing so, you will prove your finesse to join the Archers Guild. Report back to me when the task is accomplished. I doubt that it will trouble you unduly. Unduly. Where was the exit? Here. No, this wasn't the exit. There. Might be translation of unusual Japanese accent. Maybe. I only ever played this game in German, and in German they did not use kind of old language. I get a feeling I'm gonna learn a lot of words in my playthrough here. Hello! By what right does a fledgling adventurer presume to address Paramount, master of the markets? You think you can stroll in here, bold as you please, and demand my hard-earned knowledge? Ha! A merchant does not for naught. Especially when dealing with would-be heroes. If on the other hand, you had some tasty morsel to curry my favor, then I might reconsider your request. Come now, this whole encounter reeks of Mion's handiwork. And more specifically, her baking. Don't look so surprised, lass. I smelt that eel pie of yours a mile away. Hand it over. Fair enough, fair enough. That flaky crust just divine. Very well, I'm a man of my word. Pay close attention for I shall only explain this once. The aspiring adventurer need look no further than the rosewood and ebony stalls. Both are but short strolls from where we stand. If you mean to do battle, you best be prepared with quality set of weapons and armor. Such goods are province of the Rosewood Stalls, directly south of here. You will be pleased to learn that the merchants of Gridania are exceedingly particular when it comes to craftsmanship, so you needn't fear defective strips or like. Pretty much all the gear they give you is trash, and is only good for level 5. If it's potions or paraphernalia you seek, head north to the Ebony Stalls. The shelves there are lavishly stocked by widely traveled Uldan merchants, and may truly say they have seen things amongst the myriad of wares that I scarce knew that existed. Dude, if that's all you know, then you don't know a lot. Do you follow me thus far? The first step in any purchase is to select the stalls that meet your needs. Then you may concern yourself with price and profit. No, really? You have to go into the right shop to buy what you need? I'm sorry. I'm making so much fun of this guy. There is little more I can teach you with mere words. Go pursue the stalls and see for yourself the wares they offer. There is no substitute for first-hand experience after all. And I am weary of talking, unless you have another real pie. Dude. Are you for real? I told you you have to go to the right store to get the right stuff. I cannot teach you anymore. Pretty much the information he gave us, any local person could give us. That's information you can just ask a local or something. But yeah. This is where we're gonna end it for today. I hope you all had fun. Thank you for the hat pad. Yeah, I'll hydrate. I definitely need to hydrate. And stretchies! It was a lot of fun. And if it wasn't as high temperature as it is now, I would surely have streamed longer, but this is Whew. So, let's see. Who are we going to raid? Hi, Ryu! I just finished playing Final Fantasy XIV. You just missed it. Hello! By the way, Ryu is the person, one of the people I mentioned who I said play on... Oh. Why is it not working? That is a good question. I don't know why it stopped working again. God dang it. Alucard, can you do me a favor? Can you give Ryu a shout out? Who knows? My stuff stopped working. Thank you for giving the shout out. Everyone follow Ryu. Ryu is awesome. Oh, it went far beyond the normal VTuber stuff. It took us about half an hour before we could even play. I made the character on Primal. That's the data center I'm on. Anyway, let's see who we'll raid. Let's see. Let's say hi to Mox. I will. Where's Mox? Okay. Anyway. See you all. Love you. Mwah.